Happy New Year. I just gave you a tiny little tour of the living room area of my husband's house. When we got married, we each had our own houses, and so we decided to keep them both. The videos that I have shot so far have been at my house, but now we're spending more time at his house in the winter. I still go to my house all the time. I spend the night there sometimes. We're just back and forth between the two homes. But it is such a gorgeous day today. I want to take you for a walk outside his property in the snow. And again, Happy New Year. It is a winter wonderland out here. At some point, the plow will come. But right now, the fresh snow is just gorgeous. I will do a little bit of shoveling in a little while. There is nothing like taking a walk in the snow, as long as it's not completely slippery. How is everyone's New Year going? So far, so good for me. I feel like with each passing day, the grief gets better. And tomorrow, Jay and I are going to be celebrating 2 years of being married. I like to clear away the snow in front of the garage so when the plow comes through, he gets more of the snow. It's actually not very cold out here today. Feels refreshing. I'm sure that my plow guy, Tim, is up shoveling my driveway today. I love the sound of the train. Jay is working today, so I like to surprise him with getting this done. I already did a workout at home today. I was going to go to the gym. I've been going to the gym. The gym is closer to Jay's house, but with the snow I just didn't feel like driving, so I did 6 5-minute intervals of different things like squats and jumping jacks. And man, what I came to realize is that my core is so weak, so I definitely need to work on that. We have a hot tub Jay's. But I also like to make sure that the path out to the hot tub is cleared for him. You've probably noticed that I'm not really that concerned about how good I look on camera all the time. I can like have some funky angles, like showing like weird chin stuff, and I just don't care. I really don't, because I don't know. We're people, and sometimes like this shot makes us look thinner, and sometimes I make us look bigger, and that's just life. People see us the way that they see us, and hopefully they see the inner light that we shine so much more than anything else. Anyway, so I'm done with shoveling for now. I'm probably gonna have to do it again because it's really snowing today. But right now I'm gonna curl my hair because I washed it yesterday. And if you're seeing a little bit of purple, you're not mistaken. I had gotten this new color and I've used it twice now. The first time I used it, I left it on for 45 minutes for maximum lift, but basically it left maximum deposit. This time I did 30 minutes and I love the lift, but the purple it's still there. It's not quite as intense as the first time. I have to look back at the calendar. I don't think it's been that long since I colored it, but I love the end result. So I have to decide, do I want to try something different and get probably more of a golden color, or do I want to just stick with it and then love it in 2 weeks? So I don't know, but I'm going to color my hair. All right, not color my hair. I'm going to curl my hair now. I'm not sure if I have demonstrated this fun gadget or not. You actually feed the hair in and click the little button and it curls around for you. I love it. If I've already showed you, then just ignore this. But I just think it's really cool. And not only that, but the curl lasts really well, like better than a normal curling iron. And being a hairstylist, I know how to use a curling iron. So I'm going to let this warm up and then I'm going to give it a go. The problem with this hair color is I was out with Jay this weekend and this young girl was like, I love both of your gray hair. And I'm like, oh my. So anyway, I think I want to go more of a golden blonde in the future. But seriously, look how easy this is. That curl is so good. Just sit there and wait. And there's different settings. It will be a longer hold or a shorter hold depending on what you want. There are different brands of these, I'm sure. Mine is a Tymo, which I love. I love, I love. It even has a directional button. I tend to, when I'm doing the left side of my hair, I'll have the button to the right. I just like the way it curls. I'm done with this half of my head, so I'm going to actually switch it over to the other side to do the other side of my hair. What a difference! Another cool thing about this is if it starts getting tangled, which I'm not going to do on purpose, I don't even know if I could, it will actually stop. So it won't pull your hair out or anything. But I've had it happen a few times. I just don't have it clipped in there quite right. And it will stop, which is really nice. Another thing that surprised me, pleasantly so, was that it works on shorter hair really well. I would say my hair was at least a half an inch, maybe more shorter when I first got it. And I was just so surprised that it gave me such a good curl. While my hair cools, because you really don't want to finger through it or brush it while it's still warm, I thought I'd share some other products that I really like with you. Jones Road blushes. I don't think they even call it a blush. I don't even have my glasses on, so it's hard for me to read it. Miracle Balm. They kind of say it's like a foundation, but I love it. I wouldn't say it's a foundation, but it does give me just this natural little blush, which I love. And because I'm older now, my skin is drier. I was always super, super oily. It's just nice to have a little cream blush. Again, I don't have my glasses on, but you get the idea. It just gives you this nice little, oh, I've been out in the sun. The other thing I want to share with you, and this may be hard to do here, is I have been losing my eyebrows a little bit right there. For years, I've been tinting my eyebrows because I'm naturally a blonde and now I'm naturally a lot of white. And so I like that darker brow. But my masseuse, who is also my facialist, she turned me on to this stuff. It's 2-in-1. They have just the serum, which will help your eyebrows grow back. This one is tinted, so it helps your brows grow back, which it actually is too. But it also tints them, and it kind of tints them permanently, like over time. It's not like when I wash it off at night, it goes away. It actually stains them. I love this stuff. I'm going to put it on in the mirror because I can't really see in the camera right now, but I'll show you the after. Okay, so there it is. It might look super dark, but with my glasses on, I think it's perfect. This is medium, by the way, medium color. And I use this little eyebrow brush after I use the little brush that it comes with. I just feel like it blends it better. I just fingered through my hair and it's done. Isn't it fun? I don't know if you could see the back there. I love that curling iron. I just got a call from Amazon delivery. I guess they're down by the mailbox, so I'm walking down to grab my packages. Yay, Amazon. There he is. Well, how sweet was that guy to actually give me a phone call and let me know that he had packages, but he could not get up our driveway. Well, let's see what packages I got. Ooh, I got this balm that is really good for cracks, and I've been getting cracks in my heels, so I'm excited to use this. Ooh, moisturizing gloves and ones for my feet too. Liquid IV. Love this stuff. Got to stay hydrated. And not sure what this one is. Oh, rubber gloves. Like 3 pairs of rubber gloves to use when I'm doing dishes. It's all about skincare. I'm back. So I did have to shovel again. The snow is just coming down so fast and so hard. Probably going to have to do it a third time. Good workout. Anyway, I just cut this acorn squash with this big knife, but I didn't want to tape it because I'm klutzy and I needed to be like focused, making sure hands were always out of the way. I am going to salt and pepper and also garlic powder. The halves. Oh, that pepper got me. Oh my goodness. It's just for Jay and I, so if I cough on it, it's okay. Anyway, I'm also going to drizzle it with some olive oil. A friend of mine gave Jay this acorn squash for us to use. And so I looked up some recipes and came up with kind of a combination of things. Some things I had from different recipes, some things I didn't. So I'm just going to make my own thing. I've got ground turkey that I'm going to stuff these with after I bake them. I'm just going to use my little brush to get that oil and the seasoning all around. And the oven is preheating for 450. I am going to preheat it for 450, but then I'm going to turn it down to 425 and let these cook for an hour. And then after I make the filling, which I will go into in a little bit after this goes in the oven, I'll put that filling back into the halves that are already baked and then bake it for like 15-20 minutes more. I think this is going to turn out really good. I got the acorn squash in the oven, and while that is baking, I need to dice an onion and I need to peel and dice 2 apples. I love these peelers. Have you seen these? Your fingers fit in them and just so good. I've also got a Parmesan and cracker mixture here. I may have gone overboard on the Parmesan. We'll see. And I've got some spices and I've got chicken stock that this is going to call for too. So I'm going to get all this chopped and then we'll start cooking the turkey and the onion and the apple. Actually, while I'm peeling the apple and possibly cutting it, I did want to talk about the foot and hand masks that I got. Those were great. They really worked. My hands honestly felt like a little burny for a second. I was like, what's going on? Collagen doesn't burn. It probably has some kind of acid in it that helps you to absorb it. That's what I'm guessing. But yeah, I really liked it. I just sat there for 20 minutes and took it off, and then I massaged the excess into my hands and feet. I ended up putting some of that balm that I got too on the cracks. I think that is going to be amazing. I am really blessed. I have a husband who rubs my feet several times a week. I mean, we are talking almost every night. But he's always saying, oh, you got these little cracks. And so I thought, I'm going to get these masks. I'm going to get the balm. I'm going to see if I can finally like get it to where my feet are soft all winter. So yeah, I was excited about those. I think that was really fun to try. A friend of mine actually for Christmas got me a hot cocoa face moisturizing mask. I really want to try that too. I am into all the moisturizing things right now. All right, everything is chopped and ready to be cooked in a frying pan now. A lot of recipes call for you cook the meat and then add the other ingredients, but I disagree, especially with turkey. I'm going to put a little olive oil. I'm going to saute my onion and my apple, and then I'm going to add the turkey. And yeah, so I'm going to do that right now. At my house, I have gas stove, and I just know how to cook on that. When I come back over here, I sometimes have a problem with the electric stovetop. Electric oven doesn't bother me, but it's just a challenge. I feel like things cook very, very different. I think the biggest difference that I find between gas and electric is with gas, like you turn it down or you turn it up and you're getting that instant lowered or higher heat. Other than that, it's really not any different, but I just think it takes getting used to. All right, that's starting to cook up. I'm going to add a little salt, a little pepper. Try not to stand over it this time, because man, that can get me coughing and sneezing so bad. A little garlic powder. I do have some garlic salt, but honestly, I like the two separate things better. But Jay has some, so might as well use it. And I'm also going to put a little thyme in here. Wouldn't it be nice if when you add thyme to something, you actually get extra thyme? I think that would be amazing. Now, while I'm cooking, I'm also cleaning as I go. I really hate to have a huge mess at the end of cooking, so I'm just washing dishes and pans and counters and oh my gosh, this smells so good. It kind of smells like Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's like, I don't even put apple in my stuffing, but it kind of has like that stuffing kind of scent. That's nice. Woo! I'm gonna let that cook a little longer before I put the turkey in. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and add the turkey in now. I used to always get the turkey in the square packages, and it is quality stuff, I will say. But this is the same brand, and it's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. Jay got me this really cool meat mincer that I'm actually not going to use right now because I think the spatula is working well on this. But for hamburger, this stuff is awesome. This item. And I got to tell you that ever since New Year's Eve, I feel like a time change occurred, not just a new year. We don't always stay up till midnight on New Year's Eve. I haven't like the last couple years. And we had a party this year, and let me tell you, it really threw our schedule off something fierce, but it sure was fun. We had like, I think there were 16 or 18 of us. It was a blast. There was lots of food. We were playing games. We did the countdown and lit off some fireworks. It was fun. Now that this has cooked a little bit, I'm going to add some chicken stock. That was probably about a half a cup. This is a cup thing, but I only filled it halfway full. I think this will just give it the extra moisture it needs when I add the crackers. You can also use breadcrumbs and the Parmesan. And I've probably got about 3 more minutes, and I'll check on the acorn squash, turn it, and it'll have like another half an hour to go. And this will just sit here and cook and simmer and then rest, waiting to be stuffed into the squash when it's all done. The squash just came out of the oven, and I'm going to stuff it with the filling. I'm going to turn the temperature down to 350 so that I can bake it for 30 minutes. I'm not sure what time Jay's coming home, so I'm trying to buy myself a little bit of time. I added the Parmesan and the crackers to the mix, and now I'm going to fill it. I may have more stuffing than I need. I'm guessing that you noticed how flat my hair went. That is not the curling iron's fault. That is the fact that I went out 2 different times to shovel snow. And it's just so wet. So wet. I hope this turns out good. And I hope that Jay gets home safely. I definitely had more filling than squash, so it's kind of spilling out a little bit, but it looks really good and it smells delicious. Anyway, I'm going to pop these in the oven, and once I put them on a plate, I will definitely take a picture and hopefully I'll have a good reaction for you. Jay is running later than normal from work tonight, but I definitely wanted to try this on video so I could let you guys know. Let me see if I can turn it around like this. Oh my gosh, that's delicious. Mmm, mmm, that is so good. I think it's pretty too. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today, and Happy New Year. I'll see you soon.